Second half of game 4, playing the entire 24 minutes, did not score in the fourth. Is fatigue a factor, Shaq?
No, but what is a factor is they don't have any dogs on their team. I mean, you got two of the
just one.
Me?
First of all, as a pro, I have confidence in myself.
Remember when we had that competition? You couldn't kick a soccer ball from me to you, man.
With your team first time back in LA, what did you want to convey to them as a group?
Well, I think there's a lot of stuff that we did defensively that is preventable. And in both games up there, I thought a lot of self-inflicted wounds.
Who would you go with the second half of game 4 start game 5?
CBD.
You got to look at the tape, look at the fourth quarter. Was there any sign of fatigue affecting you guys?
No, and you know what? Looking back now, we're at 19, 20, 13 in the fourth quarter. You know, it's a trend. It's more so than that. I mean, we missed our 2 best players missed layups at the rim. You know, it's I don't think they missed layups because they were tired.
Is there a difference in the trend of those 24 quarters throughout the series? Is there a commonality between these games 24 and why that's been the case?
You know, I think there's been a lot of times where we've gotten some good looks, and I think in game 4 in particular, when we turned the ball over, like we had some good looks. And I think early, I think 3 of the first 4 possessions were sort of what I would call wasted possessions. So I mean, it's just, you know, the series requires us to play a certain way. When we played that way, we've got good results, and the process has been good. When we haven't, it hasn't looked good.
Have they knocked you out of stuff with kind of their length and physicality? Do you think that's been
knocked us out of stuff? What do you mean?
Like, you know, I mean, you guys, you know what you want to do. You know when you do it, it produces good results. Obviously, there are other factors trying to keep you from doing it. I'm curious if you're like McDaniels and Alexander Walker and like your kind of strength on the perimeter and prevented you guys from doing it more regularly?
No. I think we've been very clear about what we think works against this team and what doesn't.
How damaging game 4 specifically was the intercourse stuff? I think you guys were up by 10, could have by 12.
Yeah, I mean, the first quarter was damaging. I mean, net, it was basically even for end of quarter opportunities. But the first quarter really hurt.
Was any of your approach today, thinking back between games 1 and 2 and having extended more time, how it seemingly helped your guys' performance like in back on the quarter today going into game 5?
I think it's a different situation when you go down 1-0 versus being down 3-1. I think it's a different situation.
The reality of your guys' position, obviously, is that you're a win away, or I'm sorry, loss away from the season being over, but also, home court is still one road win away. Have you sensed like the team not thinking too far ahead? Like,
yeah, I mean, our focus is on game 5. We have to win game 5, and that's been conveyed by coaches, players. We tomorrow's a game 7 for us.
Coach, how do you make sure that the decision to play all 5 guys 24 minutes doesn't translate in their minds into a lack of confidence in guys like that?
Yeah, I mean, I spoke to everyone yesterday that would have potentially played in the second half. They all understood it. That there was no issue with that.
Coach Anthony Edwards has obviously had a strong series of players. What's the key to trying to contain those?
I think you just have to be really disciplined, with what we're trying to do. When we've allowed him to play in his left hand, he's been pretty damn good. Again, I'm not going to talk about adjustments.
What have you learned about yourself as a coach in your first series, seeing all ups and downs?
Not really important.
'89-'88 Atlanta. Kleba. Good challenge by Kongwu, but Kleba sticks with it.
And he normally saves his best for last. Jalen Green in the air, tried to throw it down on Kleba. Wasn't even close.
Average led by as many as 13. Now, as soon as the shot was turned away by Kleba.
Flying all over the place. They're difficult to guard. They played great early on and played great in that game against Boston, winning in Boston Garden. But you're wondering, could they keep this up?
Kyrie's got 8 points so far in the fourth quarter. Lob batted out of there by Dallas, and they're running.
What's the number one thing you have to be able to do right now?
Kleba on the reverse. You got to be able to shoot the ball. Here tonight, Kleba and Dinwiddie as Phoenix with back-to-back turnovers. 5 on the shot clock. Thompson bobbles as well.
Gotta stay up on him.
Kleba, 1 on the shot clock. Tough runner.
Here you go.
Trey finally counters it. Up against Cleveland. Kept alive by Eve and knocked out of bounds. Kleba at the center spot. Irving to Kleba. Nice fake. Nice drive. Nice finish. Maxi Kleba.
That's the first bucket by Keontae. Stolen. Collins. George. The lob. Blocked and taken away.
That requires the proper spacing to get other guys good looks.
Right now, he's just Mr. Automatic. Maxi Kleba rains in a 3. That's why he's in Denver. With a chance to win a championship. Kleba, the jump shot goes. It's a 3.
Now they right back on a repost. Randall had a shot to pass and had it deflected. Kleba left open, hesitated at first and knocks down the 3.
It's Grimes. He's 6 of 11. Finds Kleba. It's Paul Sohan.
Oh, what a block.
By Kleba.
knocked it away.
No injury report on him. He started the game. He starts on the bench. Maxi Kleber, a flyby and a foul line jumper that's in for Maxi Kleber.
Strong backside rebound is tapped out. Dinwiddie, and he'll pull it back out. Kleber, dangerous spot. That's a huge three.
Before shoot around in LA, he said, "I'm all good with."
Oh man, Kleber.
Wow. Irving racing up the floor. Dallas playing without Luka tonight. And again, just an easy backdoor cut.
More from Jared.
Guys, as it was explained to me this week, one of the things that really drew Jokic to wanting Westbrook on this roster.
Bigs of Dallas is seeing how the Hornets are playing their shooters. Dallas shooters on the top side are going back door.
LaMelo gets knocked to the floor rudely.
Let's see if it's going to be scoring or creating. It looks like scoring, maybe creating inside to Kleber.
Strong start, strong finish.
For three. Maxi Kleber on the money.
Just takes his time, gathers himself, hits the fade.
Here's an alley-oop. It was caught and then taken away. Kleber the steal.
Some guys in and out of the lineup and taking our defending Western Conference champs. And again, pending the last 5 minutes of change of this game.
Marshall missed the first game between these two teams due to illness. One of the new faces for Dallas, Kleber, drives and finishes. Maxi Kleber.
Now the Jalen Williams screen for each other. There's a block shot inside, loose ball. Kyrie going after it.
To blossom into the player that he's turned into has been amazing to watch.
Man, I'm about to cry myself, but I cry like 3 times a day.
There we go, Max.
Maxi!
There you go, Max.
Got to get it going now. Dinwiddie way up off the glass. Tipped up and in by Maxi Kleber.
Big time play right there.
Just yam this home.
You go, ah! Afterwards. Blocked by Kleber on the reverse.
Yeah, double erase.
They're shooting so many of them, he's not keeping track.
How about that? Kleber.
Dallas got to get something going.
Dude. I mean, the time is now. Kleber attacking and scoring.
That's nice.
Ball tip, grabbed by Shaden Sharp. He'll swing it ahead here to Simons. The crossover into the lane. That's blocked by Kleber.
Klay Thompson on the drive around Harrison Barnes. Kleber has to put it up. Dug out the loose ball. Oh, and it falls. It's a 2. Spins a pass out to Marshall. 5 on the shot clock. Tied up. Good on ball defense by Booker. But Kleber.
He wanted to back her up.
Big block by Maxi Kleber.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I knew Luka was going to do something good on a baseline inbounds pass, and he has the assist to Kleber. Short, look at the hand in the face. Kleber, been quiet, hasn't done much tonight. That time he passed up the 3. Jalen Williams on the spin, blocked by Kleber.
Dallas is yet to shoot any. The Rockets have gotten up 13. They have their first lead of the game. Kleber, corner 3. That lead did not last long.
3-point shot. Irving to Kleber. An aggressive Maxi Kleber nails another.
Pippen drives, hangs, blocked by Kleber. Scotty got it back. Fadeaway jumper. No.
Lively covered up. Kyrie gets rid of it. Kleber 3-point shooting and hitting.
And it hasn't been great tonight. 5 of 19. Kleber drives it, floats it, good.
His 6th All-Star appearance and a steal by Tatum. Gets it swatted away by Kleber. And then Tatum knocks it out of bounds. Midway through the month of November Eve, shot clock winding down. Irving kicks it across. Dinwiddie takes the extra pass. Maxi Kleber to Najee Marshall, who plays just 4 minutes in the first half. He gives the ball up. Kleber got it away in time and hits it for a drought buster.
Simons isolated, drives it in deep, double pumps. Kleber got a piece, cling it.
Kyrie back out there, pocket pass inside to Kleber, who turns and slams it home. That helps.
Stay down.
That helps. Now Jalen, nice crossover, moves in, bumps, goes up. Kleber there to block it. Kleber. Kyrie, pocket pass. Kleber gets a dunk.
Little wiggle, inside out. Collins drives baseline. He's bumped by Kleber. Here's a little hook by Eubanks, comes up short.
Maxi Kleber. Driving is Marshall. Kleber, corner three.
So he's got 10 or more. They're 10-4 this year. It's taken away by Tice. But it'll be Kleber getting it right back.
Good closeout by Alexander Walker. Kleber for three. Oh, what a tough shot.
Around Beal. Driving, no look. Kleber, corner three. Bullseye.
All right, everybody, it's time not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
I'm reporting this lunch to HR. Bye-bye. Because you deserve a lunch promotion to this toasted Italian nightclub with melted cheese and premium Italian meats.
Is the sandwich my promotion?
I don't even work here. Oh, new toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
Here we go. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Halliburton for the lead. And the Pacers are moving on. Tensions rising on the court.
I believe like being humble and victor, having a fan cursing at me, I think it's totally unacceptable.
I don't think that my pop was in the right at all. Unfortunate, what happened to him there.
A lot of people out there that like when you win the game, it's a green light for you to be disrespectful towards somebody else. I disagree. I've won the championship. They haven't.
Good day. Welcome to First Take on a Wednesday. The Bucks-Pacers Game 5 went to OT last night. It featured a collapse and controversy that you just saw. It's a Mad Dog Wednesday. Brian Windhorst is here. Stephen A. I'm Molly Karam. Guys, let's dive right into this because there's a whole lot to unpack. Giannis Antetokounmpo posted a 30-point, 20-rebound, 13-assist triple-double, but Indiana forced 2 turnovers in the final 29 seconds of OT, and Hallie blew past Antetokounmpo for a layup to close an 8-0 run and steal one from the Bucks. Hallie hit a go-ahead layup with 1.3 seconds left in that OT that gave them a series-clinching 119-118 victory Tuesday night. Entering Tuesday, teams that were 1,609-0 in the playoffs and leading by at least 7 points with 40 seconds or fewer remaining in the fourth quarter overtime in the play-by-play era, which dates back to 97-98. All right, a lot to deal with. First, we're going to start with the game. Stephen A., how bad was this collapse?
Well, listen, it was a collapse, but as bad as it looked, it really came down to a couple of things, and it involves Gary Trent Jr. And I'm really sorry for him because he played sensational, particularly in the overtime. The brother hit like 3 or 4 straight threes. He was a marksman out there. But then 2 inexplicable turnovers. You don't jump up in the air to throw a pass when you're pressed like that. That was mistake number 1, number turnover. And then you see Doc Rivers just cover his head and all of this other stuff because the ball went right through his hands for the second turnover that basically put Indiana in a position for Halliburton to ultimately close the deal right there. You got to get, I mean, it's inexplicable. It just went through his hands. That's not about coaching at that point. That's about, it's not just about making plays. It's about making sure you don't make bad plays. And in that particular, he knows, I mean, my heart goes out to him because he played a hell of a game.
He did.
And to have those 2 turnovers obviously cost him. And that's what makes it bad. What makes it catastrophic potentially is if Giannis Antetokounmpo looks at this situation and says, it's time for me to move on. I need to move on beyond. It'll be his decision.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about that. Milwaukee will hold on to him for dear life as much as they can. But if he decides, particularly with Damian Lillard now tearing his Achilles, that the future's just not bright for me here in Milwaukee, I need to move on. This loss, would be the culminating point.
Yeah, after the NBA Cup, it felt like the hits just kept on coming for this team. Mad Dog?
Well, the first thing I'll say is let's not blame coaches for a change. Everybody wants to kill Redick for playing 5 guys at the end of the game 4. We're going to kill Thibodeau later with the timeout, not getting his 2 players. And this is not Doc's fault. He told him on the last possession, we have a foul to give. They didn't give the foul. Halliburton gets the layup. Steve just hit it on Trent. That's a horrific loss. Now, the one thing I would say In the moment, it's a horrific loss. This is not Game 7. They were not going to win the series anyway. They're down 3-1 without Lillard. I think Indiana would have won Game 6. So I don't expect.